Hello and welcome to a brand new LP. With me I have...
Luna, his player 2, who obviously isn't playing because this is a one-player game, but, you know, I'm here for moral support, guys.
As you can see, this isn't the original game. You can come to this little menu and select various versions of the game. And today I will be playing basically a remake of The Legend of Zelda 1. It's very faithful to the original while updating the graphics to more of a Game Boy, the Game Boy level of graphics. And I know that appeases Luna because she didn't like the original 8-bit graphics that I grew up with.
It's pretty. You can't deny that this is pretty, you guys.
It is pretty, though.
Because, like,
and I do like it.
The trees and everything, there's some differences. It's more dimensional, it's more fleshed out, you know.
And,
it just looks nice.
There's a lot of people who like the original, but, you know, obviously the graphics are super dated now. And maybe there's some new gamers, like Luna's little siblings, that might want to try out the game for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And this would be more accessible to them, at least. Die, levers. So, to those who've never seen this game before, I guess I could explain some things. When you start off the game, you just start up in the middle of that field, as you saw, and you're left with no directions. You just have to go out into the world and find your own way. Obviously, as you saw, the first thing that you'll draw your attention to is that cave in the corner. And once you go in, you find your sword, and you can begin your journey. My brother and I, as I was explaining in the Mario playthrough, we never had like a new version of the game. We got it used, so we never had the booklet which had the map. Because as you can see, well, the original map of this game was just a big gray block with a white pixel depicting where you are on the map, which most people would say doesn't really help them. For me, it never really bothered me too much. Die. So, there's colored enemies, obviously you can see. There's red and blue. Blue enemies generally have either twice the amount of hit points or even like up to like 1.5 to 2 times the amount of hit points.
They're stronger.
Some of them hit harder. Especially the Dark Nuts. Are they the Dark Nuts? Those stupid soldiers. But blue enemies have a higher chance of dropping bombs. And also blue rupees. So in this game, as you can see, there's also, in the original, the opening scene, there was more bushes and whatnot, which didn't exist in the original. And if you look around, there's no more like single trees all over the place laid out in a grid. It's actually laid out more like a forest would be laid out.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, give me some bombs. I just need one. And
I mean, you can rack up the rupees. That's always cool, right?
yeah, you need a lot of rupees in this game. So,
Fairy!
die.
What?
I don't like fairies. I'm
don't-
gonna kill them all.
Don't chop her in half. She's only trying to help you.
Yeah, we know how annoying she is in Ocarina of Time.
Hey, I like that game.
I didn't say it was a bad game. I just said she's annoying.
No, I think Fee takes the cake in Skyward Sword.
I like Feet. Navi.
She was annoying.
At least it wasn't
Link, listen, Link. Well,
every 5 seconds.
I argue that Fee was more annoying because she I feel like she disrupted gameplay a little bit more, but no, I mean I'm not denying that Navi was annoying.
So, once you search out in the world, eventually you'll find 2 types of people. These moblins, or goblins. They're actually nice people, and they give you money.
Yeah, they're just chilling out.
Whereas, if you find the old man, he usually takes your money like a jerk. But I guess if you burn down his door, theoretically, is what he says, you have to pay for it. This old man gives you this letter to give to the young lady. Originally an old lady, I think. Oh. Too many enemies. I'm trapped with a half a heart.
Oh, jeez. No.
Shh, shh, shh. I will fight.
No!
Whatever, I'll just deal with it. So, in the other playthrough, I made it all the way until World 8 without dying a single time. And, actually, wrong button. If you pull down your menu, it actually shows you your playtime. So right now I'm at 5 minutes. Last time I was playing through, made it all the way to World 8 with 2 hours on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
This time, I'm just being super unlucky with the drops. I just need some bombs. Some bombs, that's all I need. Just get out of my way. The moblins are supposed to be dropping them, but they keep dropping rupees.
Maybe we can make like an in-game achievement. Most rupees ever, but no bombs.
I'm getting angry. I'm just gonna have to buy the bombs myself.
How much you want to bet as soon as you buy the bombs, they'll all start dropping bombs?
That would be my luck.
And then you'll be even more mad.
I would be furious. Huh. See, the levers are good for dropping rupees also.
That's kind of cheap.
They're predictable, unlike the blue ones, though. They always appear right in front of you. Doop. I need all these rupees.
Yep.
Come on.
This is a guy.
Bomb! I found it! Oh!
Yay!
Of course.
There's
Of
just
course,
a guy
they just
chilling.
come in groups now.
Yep.
So, place a bomb right there. And you go inside, and you have a choice between a red potion and a heart container. You would be a fool to take the potion. The potion fully heals all your health regardless of how many heart containers you have. The red potion does it twice, and then like after you use it once it turns into a blue potion, and then you can use it again. Die. Finally got my bombs. Now I can actually progress with the game. So, you can get that heart container, you can get this one right here. Die. Oop. I missed. Sucker. What's this? Which one should I take, Luna?
The heart container.
Are you sure?
As if there's any other choice. Well, any other good choice.
And I don't remember if it's 5 before you can get the sword, or 6. I think it's 6.
I think it's 6.
But I'm here, so I might as well just check. I don't like these guys. These are supposed to be centaurs, and in the original game, they would have the same graphic as my sword. So his cryptic line means that you have to have 5 hearts to get the sword. So this blue sword, white sword rather, deals double the damage. And that's about it. Obviously it's very useful, not on these one-hit kill enemies, but like the moblins which took 3, for example. Even these guys that took 2 before, now die in 1 hit. And like any other Zelda game, this one being first, there's always a secret under the waterfall. If you just pay her, she'll tell you some secrets about the game.
But that's no fun. Gotta figure it out yourself. That was cheap.
I hate that they're so random. Go, 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 go. Go, go, gadget, run away. And then... if I go to my left right now, would be Dungeon 1. I guess we can go and we'll collect more stuff after.
Okay.
Not to overpower myself before the first dungeon. So, I forgot to mention, so the music in this game is different. It's pulled from a few different Zelda games. I think this one is Link to the Past. And unlike the original game, where everything was on a flat layout, like the whole map was on a flat layout,
You can
with
go
the
to different levels.
yeah, the stairs would normally just teleport you to a different part of the dungeon. Now you actually have a couple floors, but ultimately... dang, wrong button again. Start. Ultimately, it'll still be the same overall look on the map. So how do you like the game so far, Luna?
I like it.
Would you want to play it?
I don't. Maybe. I don't know. I like. As Shadow likes to say, I'm a graphics snob. Keep in mind that the first Zelda game I ever saw as a kid was Ocarina of Time. So, like, that's one of my favorite
And
Zelda
obviously,
games.
if you start that high, it's gonna
Right.
suck to go back down in quotation marks.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, this is really pretty. I mean, I like these graphics. I mean, getting me to play the absolute original Zelda, like, not these graphics would be... I probably wouldn't. I'll admit
You would
that.
cry.
Yeah, I mean, I like the colors, I like the depth.
So you would play this one? Maybe?
Maybe.
If given a choice that you had to play one of the
Yes.
originals?
I would pick this one.
Well, the thing about this one versus... I think the best one to actually start off with is Link to the Past. Because the story's more in-depth. It's not just being thrown into the world and left to your own devices. Ow.
I don't know, this isn't a bad game at all. I think it's very interesting.
I have to. Every time.
Why?
Useless information.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start. Okay. Oh yeah, so I got the boomerang. I forgot. But I mean, it's just, whatever. Boomerang! So obviously,
Fairy!
it's one of the best items to get early on in the game because
Oh, the fairy disappeared.
because it stuns enemies, which makes them easier to hit. It kills certain smaller enemies like bats and those stupid dots that took away my first heart just now. And obviously, it pulls things towards you that were out of reach to begin with. That was close. Die bats.
The bow.
So this dungeon has two items. The boomerang is more of a sub item. I guess it's not really the dungeon item.
The thing I like about this...
It's a distraction to make you forget the bow.
Oh.
You can't beat the game without the bow.
The thing I like about this
dang it.
game, though,
Oh,
is
I
that
guess.
you actually use these weapons again. It's not like, you know, newer Zelda games where you get like I don't know, like the hook shot or something, and then you only use it like in a couple dungeons, and that's it. Or one dungeon, and that's it. And you're like, okay, well now it's just taking up space in my inventory. What the hell? So, I mean, this, at least as far as I can tell, we did do the other playthrough, and then it kind of crapped out on us, but...
Yeah, doing that playthrough, I didn't mention, that playthrough was completely blind for me too. Like, playing this version of the game.
So now it's not a complete blind playthrough anymore because we are redoing this.
Until I reach that dungeon, though.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it, I want some hearts. Dang it. Heart me. Heart me. I'm hurting over here. I don't want to fight the boss with half a heart. There's vases over here. Maybe they'll give me something nice. Die. Die. That was too much to hope for. I don't feel like wasting my key on that door when I can just go around for free. So, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is I have a new microphone. It's a blue snowball. Hopefully it sounds good. This is the first time I'm using it, so we'll see how the quality turns out.
I like it so far.
Well, it's nice not having to wear a microphone because it leads to stuff that I always have to edit out, which is a problem. And also, because if we were using separate microphones, I would have to use a certain, like, a virtual cable program. Meaning, I had to use a virtual cable to make sure both microphones could be used on the same computer. Which otherwise wouldn't work properly. And we have our first piece of the Triforce.
We just defeated the boss.
Yeah, just like that. Instead of the dragon that it used to be, that we'd see like 17 times, we have this guy. So that's it for Dungeon 1. Nothing crazy yet. And now we're off to do a little bit more powering up. I'm not sure how I'm going to be cutting these videos yet. In terms of like parts. Die. Okay, so...
The boomerang's nice because you can actually like collect stuff while you're moseying through the world.
And stop enemies from hitting me in the face.
Yeah, well, that's always nice, right?
Well, the reason I like picking up stuff from a distance too is just so I don't have to walk. Saves time.
Lazy.
Hey, it's not easy throwing a boomerang to pick up a heart. A beating heart.
Ugh. When you think about it, why is Link going around picking up a bunch of beating hearts?
So before this would be a cave.
Sick.
This would be a cave in the ground. I like these little details that were changed. Because that's what it is. It's a shop.
That's how you know. It's labeled.
So I'm just here for the candle.
That's nice. Which one's better? The blue?
Well, eventually you'll get the red candle. The blue candle you can use once per screen. Whereas the red candle, you can just burn everything in the screen. Well, you can put 2 flames down at a time. This is a part I get lost at sometimes. Oh. I did go the wrong way. And backtrack. And around. I think I went the wrong way. We'll see. I'm going for another heart piece. Or container. There's no heart pieces in this game. Thank you for the fairy. This is a shop right here. Dang it. I think that has the cheapest shield in the game. Was it shield, possibly? Shield or meat? Bait. So over here we can get another heart. Out. Oh, let me get some money. Some monies. Oh, this is where I am. I found my way again. Right here. In the original game, the stopwatch would stop the enemies indefinitely until you left the screen or killed them. This time around, I think they're like on a 5-second timer. so that they can wake up and kill you again. Hey Luna,
Yeah?
you forgot your voice.
Oh, sorry.
I know you're super duper into it, and I know you're dying to play it yourself.
Not
I can just see it in your face.
No, I'm just helping with puzzles. That's what I've always done, even as a kid. Like I said, like I started off with like Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, like when my dad was playing, and I would just like help. Like there's no puzzles really in Mario 64, but
Oh really?
in Zelda there are. So like, you know, that was always cool. Like as a kid, like you could help your dad play and like figure out like, oh wait, you missed something, look over there, and like there's one of those eyes that you have to shoot an arrow in to open up the next gate or something like that, and that's what I would help with. That's good. It's fun to spend time with my dad too. That's always cool. So yeah, I mean that's what I'm used to doing with video games, is just kind of like helping. I'm a helper. What can I say? But yeah, I don't know. I've never really been an active player, to be honest. I'm usually the player too. Let's put it that way.
Well, wait till Mario 1 playthrough soon enough. You'll be playing for a continue or two.
Okay.
Just so you can actually experience the game instead of just watching.
Yeah.
Yay, rupees! I need 250. The maximum rupees in this game is 255? Something like that. Unlike the newest Zelda game, actual Zelda game, Link Between Worlds, where you have like a maximum of 10,000 rupees.
Whoa.
Well, that's because you can buy...
How many rupees can you have in Skyward Sword? I don't remember. You can have a lot, but I don't think 10,000 is the limit.
No, well, the reason for the extremely high amount in Link Between Worlds is because you can buy the weapons and rent them. I'm so close. 7 more. Nope. All the hearts.
So you were complaining you weren't getting hearts, and now you're just getting hearts and no rupees.
Yes, rupee! Now, before I was complaining that I wasn't getting any bombs. Ow.
Oh, this guy.
So when you touch these statues, I think these are the dark nuts, you have a 50-50 shot of getting either a fast one or a slow one. Die. Rupee. One more. Come on, guy. Stab you in the butt. I missed. You have to time it perfectly. They always travel down. If you touch them from the bottom, then you'll get damaged. Come on, give me one. Yeah, gotcha. Must venture for 1 rupee. Rupee.
Heart.
Yes. Rupee. And now we can get the best defense weapon you can get in the game for now.
No, it's a fast one.
Yep. The blue shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's called the blue tunic. And that diamond thing next to it originally was a piece of meat, referred to as bait. You'll need at least 2 in this game, but I don't need it for a little while, so I'll come back for it. So, like the white sword doubling your attack,
This doubles your defense.
yep, it halves the damage that you take. Oh, now I'm getting all the rupees.
Well, it's Murphy's Law.
Damn you, Murphy. Damn you! Alright, let's see. There's a bunch of rupees over here I can get, if I remember. Oh.
Fairy!
Yay! Thank you, Fairy. I still have to get used to the new layout, because some things have moved around. Especially with the fat trees that you can't burn down. Ow, my butt. Is it this one?
Bombs.
Yes. $100. Click. Run! And this would be the Lost Woods in Winterland. Ow. Come on, die. So this took a long time to figure out. Gotta go up, left, down, and left. If you go in any of those directions except for that combination of directions, you'll be going forever. Unless you go right. You can just go right to leave. So these guineas, aka ghosts, it starts off with this 1 liter ghost, and you can just keep touching these, and they'll keep spawning. I think like 5 or 6 maybe. And then... Hey! They changed it. If you kill the leader, they're all supposed to die. These things can kill you in like a half a second. They're ridiculously strong. Let's see. Under one of these... This one? You get the power bracelet. And with this, you can move boulders, aka those there. When you see boulders in that formation, you can move one of them. Stop right there. Boomerang, you're so awesome. I want to go to this one. This one's the closest to level 2, I believe. Touched your butt. And up here is a nice little fairy. Oh, I forgot to mention, in the graveyard, there are 6 screens. It's 2x3. The top right one, under one of the gravestones, lives an old man, and he's carrying the magical sword with him.
It's not called the Master Sword?
No, the Master Sword wasn't in this game.
Oh, magical sword. I see.
Yeah. No Master Sword.
Well, that's what it is to me.
I wish there was stuff in these chests. They're just there for show.
Yeah.
And that bottom left. It looks like it could be blown up. Alright. Gotta get my bearings. Go down, right, through the woods and around the corner and down the hills. Stop! Freeze! Your move, creep. And this should be World 2. Yep. Stab you in the back. And here we are. Before we continue, I'm gonna pause this recording